K Black Boxing. Here with another video. HBO and their agenda and their biases. If you look at HBO, man, they truly on their last leg. You know, at this moment, it's more of a pay-per-view type of network. You know, a couple of fights here and there are gonna probably be on regular HBO, but they're gonna try to get money grab out the money grab, you know, off pay-per-view networks, knowing that certain fighters and certain fights is not gonna still worth nothing, and they know this. You know, look at their high jobs, man. You know, the guys that they put in front of us, thinking that we'll fall for it, and the casual fans will. But the pure boxing fans, they ain't falling for that trash. Look, they put Roman Gonzalez, try to make him number one. No, he was never number one. You know, Kovalev, he tried to fight, you know, everybody that's placed in front of him. So I don't have no knock on Kovalev because he fought Bernard Hopkins. He really was trying to fight Adonis Stevenson. And he did fight Andre Ward. I don't have no knock on him. Triple G really truly haven't fought nobody. Danny Jacobs is his hardest opposition, and you see what happened. You know, and they always trying to you know, Lomachenko this, Lomachenko that. You know, he's a pure boxer. He's, you know, won hundreds of amateur fights, 2 gold medalists. You know, to a certain degree, they were trying to put Victor Postol up there. You know, talking about he's the number one junior welterweight, although Terrence Crawford was right there. So they try to put all these guys in front of us and think that we was going to just take it, man. You know? It was just truly hype jobs, man. And all of them has failed. All the guys they put in front of us has failed. You know, you look at Triple G, although it's not on his, you know, it's not on paper. But the pure boxing fans know he lost to Danny Jacobs. Roman Gonzalez took an L. Lomachenko, no matter how good they try to make him and he got hundreds of amateur fights. He like I said, he's 2-time gold medalist. Look at Guillermo Rigondeaux. He's a 2-time gold medalist. Got hundreds of amateur fights. Decorated amateur, 2 gold medalists. 2-time gold medalist. He's still undefeated too. They can say what they want to say. Salito's a dirty fighter. He wasn't ready for it. Well, if he's a good boxer, as they say he is, Lomachenko, he would have found a way to win. The great ones always do. Kovalev, L. It is what it is. Yeah, I can say it was controversial all you want to. He took an L. Postol versus Crawford took an L. See what I'm saying? All these guys they try to put out there in front of us, you know, they're really not that damn good, man. They're good for when they're facing the quality opposition they're facing, but every time they take a step up, this is always what it is. The best person on HBO right now, in my opinion, and I'm saying this because I don't know if Andre Ward going to still deal with them or not, because I think he had like a 3-fight deal and that's over with. So I don't know, if you fight Kovalev for a rematch, I don't really know what he's going to do. But the best person on that whole damn network on HBO, he signed with Top Rank, is Terrence Crawford. Undefeated. Ring Magazine champion. 2 of the major belts in the 140-pound division. They should be pushing the hell out that guy. He can box. He's slick. He's unorthodox. He can fight on. He's a switch hitter, fight southpaw and orthodox. I mean, goddamn, dude. You know, he the total package. You get knockouts. He sell out at home every time he's in Omaha. He's always selling out. You know. And they barely give Terrence Crawford any props, man. Look at it. Terrence Crawford ain't fighting, in May or June? Come on, dude. You know, he should be active as hell, man. He should be all over the network. You know, they be trying to get these money grabs by putting these fights on pay-per-views, man. And knowing the pay-per-view is going to fail miserably. They know they're going to fail miserably, man. And I think they do this, too. So they can't, because one thing I'm going to say about You know, although I like Terrence Crawford and Andre Ward, but when Terrence Crawford fought Postol and when Ward fought Kovalev, it should have been on regular HBO. It would have been seen by a broader, mass of people, but only, 150,000 people ordered the Ward fight and Kovalev fight. Maybe 50,000 people ordered the Crawford and Postol fight. Even Triple G and Danny Jacobs, they say what? Early projections, 130 to 150. Come on now. Was those fights not on regular HBO? First and foremost, Terrence Crawford and Postol, even though they was both undefeated and they was fighting for, fighting for, it was a good fight. Don't get me wrong. And although they was fighting for unification, it should have been on regular HBO. Only both of these guys are not. Both those guys wasn't really known. Die Hard no Postol. Basically Crawford as well. If you look up the middleweight with Golovkin and Denny Jacobs, and also the light heavyweight with the Ward and Kovalev, they should have been on regular HBO as well, so more people could see it. But because the middleweight, if you look at, no matter how long Bernard Hopkins dominated the division, the middleweight, and no matter how long Roy Jones Jr. dominated like heavyweight, neither one of those guys, Bernard Hopkins or Roy Jones, was pay-per-view main attractions. All they fights was on regular HBO because light heavyweight and middleweight have really never been a division that produced mainstream like pay-per-view type of fighters. As good as Roy Jones was in his day, pound for pound, baddest thing going down, as he used to say, he still wasn't a pay-per-view fighter. He made money off regular HBO. He made a ton of money off regular HBO and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I said, he wasn't entertaining, but he just wasn't a pay-per-view star. And one thing I'm going to say this too, man. I'm just going, I'm just, just thinking, and it's just my way of thinking. If it's right or wrong. But I honestly believe they also, not only they did it just for a quick money grab to put these fights on there to see what they can get, they also, I think they put, Golovkin, Jacobs, Kovalev, Ward, Postol, and Crawford on pay-per-view. I believe they did this just in case the outcome didn't go the way they wanted to, like Ward beating Kovalev. See, if millions of people have seen it, you know what I mean? If, people, you can't deny the greatness of Andre Ward. If millions of people seen Crawford beating Postol, like if you put on regular HBO or in regular TV, a lot of people would know who Crawford is. Or just like when Jacobs just put on that good performance against Triple G. A lot of people would have seen it. And it would be a more far of an outcry saying that Jacobs truly got robbed. He really won that fight. See, but they put it on pay-per-view so a limited amount of people can see it. If it was on a broader mass, if it was on a regular TV or regular HBO, millions of people would have seen it. People like Crawford, Ward, and Jacobs would be bigger stars right by now. But then they put it on pay-per-view now, like I said, not only for a money grab, but also to limit the views of people so they can see the fight. The buyers of HBO, they just want knockout fighters. I mean, if you're an out boxer, if you're a pure boxer, you're not gonna appear on this network no more because they definitely bias towards black fighters and the out boxer, unless you Lomachenko. For some reason, when he southpaw being slick and moving around, he's the best thing they ever did it. But when Guillermo Rigondeaux and many others have done it, they got ridiculed and talked about as they're running. They don't want to engage. Man. I'm gonna do another video about the outboxer as well. But that's all I gotta say about this, man. HBO gonna continue to try to be biased, but men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't. They can say what they want to say about PBC and Al Heyman, but Danny Jacobs I'm sorry, Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman. They unified. They both was undefeated. And over 5 million people seen that fight. Say what you want. Regular TV is winning. I'm K Black Boxing, and I'm signing off. Like, comment, and subscribe.